besides being considered two of the best players in the world. Neymar Jr. and Kylian Mbappé are young tycoons who have already made big bucks throughout their careers. But have you ever stopped to wonder about who leads the most luxurious life? In this video you will watch a fierce battle between Kylian Mbappé and Neymar Jr. So, let's get to the fight. Before we get started, I challenge you. You have to click on subscribe and activate notifications, check the option all. But you have to do that in less than 5 seconds. You got it? And if you can, write in the comments #AllAboutSubscribe. Alright, let's get started. Round 1. Real estate. Both players spare no expense when it comes to investing in a nice place to live, but which one has the most luxurious real estate portfolio? Kylian Mbappé, for example, is speculated to have purchased a property located in Neuilly-sur-Seine, a super exclusive neighborhood frequented by several other celebrities. On social media, Mbappé has already shared with the public some recordings inside his residence. According to what was shown, you can see that the decor of the house is based on neutral and cream tones with classic wood finishes that seem to be quite luxurious. It is believed that there is even a pool in the property for the player to relax in. And as reported in the media, the young striker has invested almost $10 million to acquire this property. Meanwhile, Neymar owns dozens of properties in Brazil. One of them is located in Itapema, in the building Vila dos Corais, a building facing the beach with a beautiful sea vista. According to some sources, the player's apartment is huge, being around 4,700 square feet, which is more than enough for when he wants to be with his friends. And to acquire this beautiful property, Neymar needed to spend around $1 million. However, the most famous and luxurious mansion belonging to the player is located in the Condo Portobello, in Mangaratiba, in the Brazilian state of Rio de Janeiro. The stunning home is situated on a 12,000 square foot plot, where it has a helipad which is the main way of getting onto the property. The place can offer a lot of comfort and fun for Neymar to pass the time with his brothers. Everyone knows that the player is passionate about a confraternization. In the property, there are very interesting spaces, such as a synthetic tennis court, a swimming pool with an 82-foot lane, a gym equipped with high-quality appliances, cinema rooms, a spa well integrated with the nature, a gourmet space with barbecue, wine cellar with capacity for over 3,000 bottles, a sauna with a jacuzzi, among many other things that only a millionaire mansion can offer. According to what was reported at the time, Neymar needed to cash out about $5,600,000 on this incredible mansion. But the player's most sophisticated apartment in Brazil is undoubtedly his quadruplex penthouse at the Yacht House Residence Club in Balneário Camboriú. It is nothing less than the tallest building in Latin America, having 81 stories and being over 900 feet high. This undertaking is so grandiose that it is the building with the most amount of concrete ever used in Brazil, being considered the largest residential construction work in the country. And of course, the apartments in this building live up to all its grandeur. All the apartments have a panoramic view, which is the great differential of this estate. And for when the player wants to have some fun, he doesn't even have to leave the resort, as it has a huge luxurious leisure area of over 105,000 square feet with a 6-star hotel service. And to acquire the quadruplex penthouse in the tallest building in the country, Neymar had to invest a real fortune. According to some sources, the player's apartment is valued around $6 million. With all of these, there is no doubt that Neymar Jr. wins this round by a landslide. 1 point to him. Round 2. Cars. Both strikers have more than enough money to enjoy any car they want, but which one likes to show off the most? Mbappé, for example, has already been seen getting out of a Volkswagen Tiguan, an SUV with a modern design, whose newest and most complete models cost up to $40,000. The player has also posted photos in a Volkswagen ID.4 Cross, a 100% electric vehicle with a futuristic design. The car is equipped with a battery that allows it to have autonomy for more than 310 miles and can cost up to $50,000. He also previously posted a photo getting out of an Audi that appeared to be the A6 Avant, a wagon-designed vehicle whose newer models cost around $60,000. Going up the price, he has already been seen in a Mercedes that appeared to be from the GLE model, a luxury SUV capable of offering a lot of comfort and safety, valued around $80,000. Upping the ante, the player owns a Volkswagen Multivan, an ideal vehicle for when he wants to get around with more space and comfort, with it having its price estimated at approximately $85,000. And yet more expensive, Mbappé has already been spotted in a Volkswagen Touareg, another SUV from the German brand that is even more robust and spacious, valued at around $110,000 in the latest models. Another super comfortable vehicle that the Frenchman owns is a Mercedes-Benz V-Class, a huge car capable of offering plenty of space and ergonomics for all its passengers. And to enjoy this comfortable Mercedes car, you may need to invest up to $150,000. And although Kylian Mbappé doesn't have a driver's license, several sources speculate that he owns a Ferrari SF90 Stradale, one of the fastest cars made by Ferrari. The vehicle is equipped with a Super V8 engine, capable of accelerating from 0 to 60 miles per hour in just 2.5 seconds, managing to reach a top speed of an unbelievable 211 miles per hour. And maybe that's why a brand new of these cars can cost over $600,000. Meanwhile, Neymar once owned an Audi Q5, a beautiful SUV that he got as a gift from the carmaker that was the sponsor of the team he played for at the time, Barcelona, a vehicle valued around $55,000. Upping the ante a bit, he once had an Audi RS7 Sportback Performance, which was another humble present that he got from Audi while playing for Barcelona. This time the pampering was a little more expensive, fluctuating around $120,000. He has also been spotted with an Audi R8 Spider, a beautiful convertible capable of attracting a lot of attention wherever it goes. And it is priced at around $150,000. However, one of his greatest achievements was the acquisition of a Ferrari 458 Spider, a stunning car that is the dream of many people, and that was no different with Neymar. And to own this beautiful car, the player needed to invest about $260,000. Another even more luxurious Ferrari that he has been seen with was a Model GTC4 Lusso, a supercar that, despite being worth a pretty penny, has already got Neymar through some hardships when the car's key was not working properly. And in order to go through such a first-world problem, it may be necessary to invest more than $300,000 in the vehicle. And some sources speculate that Neymar's most expensive car is a Maserati MC12, a super sports car that can accelerate from 0 to 60 miles per hour in just 3.8 seconds and costs around $1,500,000. In other words, there is no doubt that Neymar Jr. wins once again. A point to him. Round 3. Aircraft. When it comes to getting around to different parts of the world, these two stars make use of some good aircraft. When Mbappé went to sign his contract with PSG, for example, he demanded to have a private jet to use whenever he wants, something that, despite being denied, didn't stop him from renting a super modern aircraft by himself. Among the aircraft used by the player are, for example, a model Bombardier Challenger 350, one of the most used aircraft for corporate flights in the world. The interior of the aircraft is very elegant and comfortable, ideal to meet the needs of the French star. And to enjoy all that luxury, you may have to cash out about $7,000 for just 1 hour of flight time. Meanwhile, Neymar owns several not-so-cheap little toys. The first helicopter he ever owned was the EC-130B4 model, a treat that at the time was valued at around $1,700,000. He has already been seen, for example, on a Phenom 100, a small executive aircraft manufactured by the Brazilian brand Embraer. The aircraft is quite modern and has capacity to carry up to 5 passengers, offering much comfort and luxury. No wonder it is valued around $3 million. But the most luxurious aircraft Neymar owns is the Cessna Citation 680 model, a very sophisticated American midsize executive jet. The interior of the soccer player's plane is very spacious and refined, being able to carry up to 12 people, with a flight range of over 3,100 miles. And to be able to enjoy this incredible aircraft, some sources say that Ney needed to invest around $7 million. However, in 2019 he decided to acquire one of the most modern and luxurious helicopters available. The player's new aircraft is the H-145 model, a helicopter with capacity for up to 10 passengers. And to leave his mark on this toy, he made sure to customize the seats with the Batman symbol. And according to what was reported in the media, to acquire this helicopter, Neymar had to spend about $10 million. And once again, Neymar wins the round by a landslide. A point to him. Round 4. Exaggerated luxuries. Being two of the highest paid players in the world, it should come as no surprise that the athletes enjoy a very luxurious lifestyle. Kylian Mbappé, for example, has a personal staff that includes a private driver, a bodyguard, and even a personal assistant always at his disposal. A treat that costs more than $400,000 a year. When it comes to dressing well, he also doesn't seem to be skimping out a bit. Mbappé has been seen wearing several expensive watches, such as a $13,500 Rolex Yachtmaster, a $20,900 Millennial Pink Hublot Big Bang, a $24,000 Hublot Big Bang Sang Blue 2, a $43,000 Hublot Spirit of Big Bang King Gold, a $88,000 Hublot Big Bang Unico Red Sapphire, and even a Hublot Rainbow watch costing the unbelievable figure of $93,700. However, Neymar, besides enjoying these luxuries too, also owns a beautiful yacht to enjoy the coast with his friends. The athlete's ship is the Azimut 78 model, manufactured by the renowned Italian brand of boats, Azimut Yachts. The yacht has 3 decks and is 82 feet long, enough to accommodate all his guests. And if Neymar wants to spend a few days on board, there are 4 suites that offer plenty of comfort. And the price he needed to invest to own this vessel was a modest sum of $3 million. And there is no doubt that Neymar Jr. takes this round. He scores 1. Round 5. Sources of income. Apart from receiving a huge star salary from Paris Saint-Germain, the 2 football stars also have other sources of income. Kylian Mbappé, for example, being considered one of the men from the new soccer generation with the biggest potential, has become a kind of worldwide known celebrity. On social media, for example, Mbappé is the person with the most followers from his country. On Facebook alone, he has over 15 million, but it's on Instagram that Mbappé really stands out, having over 70 million that follow him daily. And of course, because he is so famous, Mbappé is able to make a lot of money by partnering with and by advertising various companies. Among the brands for which the striker has done advertising are, for example, Oakley, Christian Dior, PlayStation 5, Hugo Boss, FIFA, among many others. By just being an ambassador for the Swiss luxury watchmaker Hublot, for example, it is estimated that Mbappé is paid around $1,500,000 a year. However, being sponsored by the sporting goods company Nike, some sources say his contract is worth around $5 million annually. It is estimated that adding up all his sponsorships, he receives something around $15 million a year. Not bad at all, right? Neymar Jr., on the other hand, is considered one of the most controversial and famous celebrities in the entire world. His figure is so powerful that on his Instagram alone, for example, he is one of the most followed profiles in the world, on its path to reach 200 million followers on the platform, where he takes advantage to advertise for large companies like Diesel, Red Bull, Airbnb, Nike, among others. His contract with Puma alone, for example, is estimated to earn him more than $20 million. And although both receive a lot of money, Neymar has greater sources of income. A point to him. Round 6. Net worth. As 2 of the best and highest paid soccer players in the world, it's clear that they have amassed a massive net worth. But which one has made the most money over the course of their careers? When Mbappé was around 17 years old, for example, it is estimated that he had a salary that was in the range of $1,100,000 per year. Which, although is an excellent salary for a player as young as he is a far cry from the amount he currently receives. Following his transfer to Paris Saint-Germain, Kylian Mbappé's salary has multiplied dozens of times to reach a level that now places him on the list of the highest paid players in the world. According to some sources, the striker receives a salary plus performance bonuses that comes to nearly $28 million per season. And if you add the amount he receives as his sponsorships, the amount exceeds the small amount of $40 million per year. And all the signs are that this huge income is only going to increase. That's because, according to soccer experts, Kylian Mbappé is at the top of the ranking of the world's most valuable players, estimated to be worth around 180 million euros. All indications are that if he continues to play as well as he has been playing, he will likely be valued even higher. And while no one knows exactly how high his net worth is, some sources estimate that it has already reached the $150 million range. Not so far removed from Neymar, seeing as he is also a star who had his salary grow exponentially as he became successful. During his childhood, the Brazilian star had a very humble life, and today he has become one of the most valuable athletes in the world. To give you an idea, in 2017 he became the most expensive transfer in football history, with his multi-million-dollar transfer to Paris Saint-Germain being valued at 222 million euros. And it's no wonder he owns one of the highest salaries in the soccer industry, earning about $78 million annually. And if you add the amounts he receives from his sponsorships as well, that amount could well be close to $100 million. And even though no one knows for sure the size of the player's accumulated wealth, some sources estimate that Neymar Jr. has already reached a net worth of over $250 million. In other words, although the two have already made a lot of money, Neymar takes the round once again. A point for him. At the end of this battle, we have no points for Mbappé against 6 points for Neymar, who wins by a landslide. Boo it! If you believe that there are still other arguments to defend one of the two, write your best justification down below. Hey, you like the video? So don't forget about leave your like and comment, and tell some suggestions of another videos, and hopefully we gonna do it. All about channel, Dios to satisfy your curiosity.